EOEP, execute on every possession.
Was it just me, or did I hear you say they have an extinct advantage?
Is that what I said? I don't know what I said.
Oh, now, thanks for...
And guys, let's get into that first half of action. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Jordan in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
And for Washington, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Beal. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. What we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Brown, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Irving, the pass to Harris. Jordan, the screen. Harris finds Jordan. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Jordan's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Boy, the two-man game ignited by Joe Harris. You have to respect his shot, and that makes him a threat as a passer.
Pass to Beal. Here's the screen by Bryant. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Wizards lead by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Irving. Hits a close-range jumper.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Hachimura with a screen on Irving. Here's Westbrook. And the layup is good off the glass. Westbrook's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Up top, Brown. Pounded by Beal. Brown passes to Jordan. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Irving against Westbrook. Jordan the screen. Irving the pass to Jordan. Oh, Westbrook with a block.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
Bryant, right side. Over Jordan. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Irving attacking. Durant for 3. Bradley Beal with a rebound. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Avdia from outside. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Jordan with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Jordan.
Wizards foul.
Bertans checked in for Washington. Mitchell comes in for Russell Westbrook.
Checking in for the Wizards. Davis Bertans.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
Beal against Brown. There's the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch four looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with this outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Oh, denied by Durant.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Washington has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Bertans for three. Durant pulls it in. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Brooklyn making some changes. Harry's checked in for Jordan. Klay Thompson comes in for Durant. And it's Curry in for Irving. Pass to Beal. Back to Mitchell. Outside Bertans. Three-pointer. Beal fires it in the triple. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
On the wing, Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Beal to pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Wizards out in front, up 8. And right.
All right, who's coming onto the court? Come on.
And while we have a chance, our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court for Washington. Bradley Beal's out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Curry with it. Gafford picks him up. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
That free throw no good.
At the line, 2 times.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
High post Gafford. Inside. And Beal with the basket on the assist by Gafford. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Nets shooting 41% in this game. Thompson passes to Durant. On the wing, Durant. Jordan with a screen on Beal. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Avdia. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Jordan's got rebound number 7 tonight. Curry with it. Beal picks him up. Hachimura against Durant. Out to Harris. And here's Jordan. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Brooklyn. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Here's Avdia. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack. He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
It's good. Hachimura's gotten his first points in this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with this team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind. You are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
Defensive foul. Thomas Bryant.
When Kyrie Irving is engaged, guys, this guy is almost unstoppable. The handle, the finishing ability, the absolute fearlessness when the game hangs in the balance.
Bryant, a screen on Thompson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Irving against Westbrook. Irving, the pass to Jordan. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Irving. The three is up. Rebound, Washington. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Westbrook. And they'll get another chance.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Beal outside. Puts up a three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Durant for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Washington has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. From about 19, and the shot is good by Westbrook. And the Wizards lead by 13.
I tell you, Westbrook always looking to pull up if the defense backs off.
Irving for 3. And Bryant pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Westbrook with it. Irving picks him up. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Wizards.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Russell Westbrook.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Beal. Here he goes. Nice D from Durant.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Washington with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Bryant. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Bryant.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Now here's Beal. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thomas, congratulations on the win. A great performance for you individually. Talk about your approach to this game.
I just always try to come over here and play hard. You know, I bring that motor, I bring that energy, I bring that grit to the team each and every day I step onto this floor.
Thanks so much, Thomas.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
Dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on a big trip. Is packed with new features, and it's only going to get better. The game will continue to update every 6 weeks with a new feature called Seasons. Enjoy new theme challenges, music, and clothing drops, even new modes popping up as you play through the year. In other news, you'll notice we've enriched that home court experience with the voices of your team's in-arena PA announcers.
It's about to go down.
In My Team, enjoy a massive feature upgrade across the board this year with huge tournament news. We'll dive into all the My Team details later in the show, so stick around. And whichever platform you're joining us from, NBA 2K22 has plenty to talk about. Let's start with Current Gen. All aboard the 2K Cruise. On Current Gen, we're hopping aboard the Concha Del Mar for new scenery, competition, and challenges. But this is no ordinary cruise ship, as Concha Del Mar will be making new stops for each season. Your journey will start in the Caribbean, but after that, it's a mystery. From the luxurious lobby to the open-air basketball courts, this cruise ship is stunning. You can use the elevator to get to different locations and play your favorite game modes. There's a lot of new activities to check out, so don't be shy. This cruise ship has a bunch of different decks, and each deck presents new activities to participate in. On Deck A, you can customize your My Court or face top competition in the Pro-Am. On Deck 4, you'll find the My Team Theater, new home to the My Team mode. Card collectors, online competitors, or casual players, there's something for everyone in this year's My Team. We'll take a full theater tour later in the show. Heading to Deck 14, you can test your skills in a variety of games. On Deck 15, you can play pickup games in a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 fashion. And at the top deck, Deck 16, you can hop into full court 4v4 or 5v5 games. The views at the top are second to none. Throughout the cruise ship, you'll see on-board staff members that offer a variety of challenges and quests for you. From Robin at Guest Services to the elusive cruise director, they each offer different unlockable events and opportunities to raise your rep. Can you make a name for yourself on the courts and around the ship? I sure hope so. So hop aboard and join the fun and see what your legacy will be on the 2K Cruise.
I feel like everything that the community was giving them feedback on, I feel like they kind of took that and pretty much improved everything.
Dribbling has been a big thing, and this year I feel like there's a lot more that you can use and you can explode off of, which has been big.
With the way the dribbling is, I think the guards will return, especially since we have a decent bash count now.
I feel like defense was definitely something they put a lot of time and effort into, so I'm excited about that.
Defensively, you feel like you're allowed to get stops. You know, the first year, we couldn't really get stops, which is this year is completely different.
Oh, he read that.
The community, I love the new features, the alley-oop and the contact dunks, and I think it's great for the game. It's a new skill level.
This year, it feels like it's a little bit more toned down, and you actually have to time them with the new meter, which I think people will like.
Green bean.
Yes, sir. I got to play with Kyrie and Steph, and oh man, some of the badges too that, you know, I'm not sure if I can say it or not, but some of the badges too that I've seen is like crazy. Like it's some crazy stuff, man. I'm really excited. What's the one that Steph got? I think it's called Chef. That badge is...
That's all. Oh.
There's so many different controls this year, so it's just going to be a fun time.
I feel like it's going to be an amazing year, especially after last year. You know, I feel like everyone's going to be surprised and they're going to love it.
If you're joining us over on Next Gen, you'll find in 2K22 the city is alive and there are big changes throughout. Starting in my career, day or night, the city has attractions and activities to explore as you improve your game and build your status as an NBA legend. It's also now bustling with new residents who are enjoying the recreation and offer your MyPlayer special challenges, contests, and shopping opportunities. Off the court, jump on a bike or on a skateboard and head to the races, where the fastest time in the city will receive a special VC reward. The city also has new and quicker alternatives to get into online hoops. Your MyPlayer can now enter unique matchmaking buildings and be placed into competition immediately. Pressing the shot button while walking around the city will bring up all of your current objectives and challenges for the season. Make sure you stay in the loop. Also new to Next Gen My Career is Hidden Talents. Have you ever wanted your MyPlayer to venture into the fashion world or music industry? In 2K22, your career stretches much further than the hardwood. And we can't forget about personal hubs. There's no place like home, and in 2K22, moving up the professional world means a lifestyle upgrade. For you, my NBA and my WNBA fans, there's gonna be a much more detailed approach in 2K22. The players on the court have always mattered, but this year there's an added emphasis on the personnel that scouts, trains, and coaches them. Plus, the W is back and better than ever. In 2K22, you can solidify your status as a WNBA legend or compete online against opposing MyPlayers to earn new rewards. There's a lot of new features in Next Gen 2K22, so get out there and explore. We'll be watching. We hope you're enjoying the game and you're watching the season premiere of NBA 2K TV. Next up, how has gameplay changed in NBA 2K22? We asked gameplay director Mike Wang. Welcome back, gameplay director Mike Wang. Congratulations on the launch of NBA 2K22. We're so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
My first question, what are you most excited about for NBA 2K22?
Oh man, there's so many things. I think probably the thing that I'm most excited about is just to watch all the YouTube videos, all the Twitch streams, read all the Twitter feedback, and just see what people think of the game, because this is the most exciting time for us as developers, to see all the hard work throughout the year kind of pay off into this one moment of everyone getting to see the game for the first time. So we're excited to see what people think of the game.
Wait, so you're excited to read the feedback on Twitter?
Maybe not the Twitter part as much, but yeah, I love Twitter's great. You know, I love it. Keeps me humble. They like to keep me humble. We get a lot of great feedback, and it's Reddit, it's like forums, it's all over the place. We look for feedback.
Is there anything else in regards to gameplay that has been added to the new 2K that has never been added before?
Well, we have some new badges. Those are going to be changing the game, changing the metas, I think, a little bit. We're giving you loadouts this year, so you can create whatever badges you want, and then if you have a different player or just a different situation, you're playing in a different context, you can create a second loadout and kind of just equip different badges. There's so much with the on-court experience that's new, that's never been in the game before. The skill-based dunks and alley-oops is new. It's a new thing for us, kind of breaking new ground, and things that in the past were kind of dictated by animations or just by dice rolls. We're trying to remove as many of those things as possible to keep NBA 2K a game of skill. So I think that's two ways that people, at least last year, were able to kind of gain an advantage where maybe it didn't feel right or feel fair, that I think 2K22 will hopefully solve.
Is there anything that the community requested that you were able to give them in NBA 2K22?
They always request a couple things with shooting. Contests were big. Shot contest, logic, and just interior defense in general. I think they felt that could have used a lot of rework, and they're totally right. It's a system that needed a lot of extension, and so we spent a lot of time just making sure that the blocking felt right. You as a defender, if you jumped at the right time and you're in the right position, you were rewarded for that. And so that's one of my favorite things about 2K22 is the balance of just offense and defense and contesting shots, open shots versus contested shots. Shooting when you're wide open is a lot easier this year. compared to how it was in the past, as shooting contested is a lot harder. So there's a bigger skill gap in terms of shooting, finishing at the rim. Oh man, there's so many things to talk about. But I think that's one of the big things that were requested, was just that balance for the gamers.
How do you keep everyone happy, from the pro player to the casual player?
Oh wow, that's a good question, and one that we are constantly asking ourselves too. I think the main thing that we try to do is give people flexibility in terms of modes, in terms of difficulty levels, and in settings. So if you are brand new to 2K, my best recommendation is to go into 2KU and just kind of learn stuff and try to just practice in the 2KU freestyle environment, and just try to get familiar with controls and things. And play in rookie mode. There's no shame in it. You know, in rookie mode is pretty easy. Like, you can knock down shots, bad shots sometimes. You don't have to be great at timing your shot. And it's just a nice, experience to kind of lay back and just enjoy it. But the pro players, they have strict demands, and they, and this is our comp. This is a lot of Twitter. This is a lot of people who consider themselves like, 2K veterans, and people who play the game like hours and hours every day. We are constantly kept in check by them to make sure that the game is skill-based, and that you are rewarded if you understand the game of basketball, if you understand the 2K metas and all these things, and you're good on the sticks. So it's a constant balancing act, but I think we do a pretty good job. And 2K22, I think, has something for everybody. Just explore, and there's something for everybody.
Congrats again, and thank you so much for joining us once again.
Season with our ongoing series.
I'ma catch a little white chillin' with his click, but I hope